Hello and welcome to Somebody's Radio, where you hear me watch TV. It's kind of like People's Couch, but not. I know most of you will love it, but for those silly few that won't, look behind you right now. Am I standing behind you making you listen? No? Okay. Then bye and have a lovely day. For the rest of you lovely people, I'm your host, HoneyBee, and today we'll be watching, I'll be watching The Voice from last night, March 17th, and you'll be listening. Enjoy!
Wish I had a candy cane or need a haircut at a barbershop. Will you stand like those barbershop folks? This isn't the Dog and Pony Show, okay? Will you just do it? Fine. Stop goofing around. We got work to do. Let's go do the battles.
Adam is...
While our coaches head to their chairs, let's look at Usher's first ballot pairing. 35-year-old Biff Gore from Denver, Colorado, versus 23-year-old TJ Wilkins from Los Angeles, California. Church pastor and family man Biff came to The Voice to leave a legacy for his 6 children.
This makes you proud.
His soulful classic sound turned all 4 chairs.
Sam Cooke is classic. You put another personal stamp on top of it.
TJ grew up in rough surroundings.
In South Central, we had to learn how to survive. There were a lot of gangs and a lot of drug dealing. It was always my hope that music would take me far, but it really became about getting out.
His version of an Elton John classic turned 3 chairs.
That right there is the type of creativity that defines an art.
I pick Usher. Good. Fantastic. Coach, we're walking into the rehearsal. I saw Jill Scott. You talk about a Grammy-winning singer, a talented actress. It was like, man, I got to sing in front of her, you know?
I chose Ain't Too Proud to Beg by the Temptations. It touched me as a child. And I was wanting to just into that era of music. It's kind of like, in my opinion, it's new school, old school approach of a classic record. There's a 20-year gap between these two genres. But Biff and TJ, they both love R&B. So I chose a classic R&B record.
I know you want to leave me, but I refuse to let you go. But if I have to cry to keep you, I don't mind weeping if it'll keep you by my side.
You can do better than that. Come on now.
Smooth and rough. You guys are a complete contrast. Biff,
Yes, ma'am.
when you beg.
I think what Miss Scott was referring to was finding that place where the song is believable to you. I'm a married man, I've had to beg my wife a time or two.
TJ,
Yes, sir.
there's this finesse that you had. I like that you had your own take. I just think you were a little bit more confident in your execution. In those times, it was okay to be the man on the record and sing out,
It
right?
still is.
Right.
Biff is a fantastic vocalist.
Get it.
He's a performer, so I gotta bring it and make sure that my performance tops. Hate to proud to please, baby, baby. Please don't leave me, girl.
Trying to choose between TJ and Biff is like choosing between air and water. This is a hard choice, and I'm glad it's not mine.
As their battle nears, Biff and TJ meet with Usher and Jill for a final rehearsal.
You mind? Come here. I don't mind at all.
This song is best explained having one woman as the person that you folks are trying to win over. Jill won't be there, but Shakira will be there. If you don't move her, she's not gonna react.
Usher did this great exercise. He had Jill just really set in the middle between us. He wanted us to focus on winning this woman's attention.
I don't care what nobody say. Usher is a really smart
I need you
coach.
to really be desperate growing up where I grew up, I definitely know desperation. You guys have a world of experience. Use that.
Thank God, giving wisdom right there.
Yes, I believe that one. Yes. That's how I feel right there. Yeah, all right. Both of these guys have to be able to sing with conviction. Man, don't dial back the emotion, because that's what it's going to take to stay on my team.
It's the night of their battle, and Biff and TJ make their way to the stage.
I just graduated college, and that was a big sense of accomplishment, but I'm not finished. I'm still young, so I got a lot of things that I want to conquer in life. And so many people are counting on me to be successful. I would really like to win this battle for my family. We have a new little baby, and so I'm going to give it all I have. This is my old school versus new school. Jill told you she wanted you to roughen it up a little bit. And to you, TJ, make sure you commit. All right, Coach. All right, go. Let's go. Have a good one. In order to win this battle, I need to dig deep into finding that place that causes me to sell it. I want to go all the way, so whatever it takes, I'm willing to do it.
Two soul singers from Team Usher battle tonight, entering now the worship leader and family man, Biff Gore. South Central Music student, TJ Wilkins. This battle begins right now.
I know you wanna leave me, but I refuse to let you go. If I have to beg and plead for your sympathy, I don't mind what you mean and what you need. Makes you happy, but you know, please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Ain't you proud of me, baby? Please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Now I heard a crying man is laughing man with no sense of pride. But if I had to try to keep you, I don't mind weakness, it'll keep you by my side. Ain't you proud of me, sweet darling? Please don't leave me, don't you go. Ain't you proud of me, baby? Please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. If I had to sleep in your step all night, just to keep you from walking away, let you free and fast. Even this I can stand, 'cause I wanna keep you. Even I can't take it back. Sweet darling, please don't leave me, girl, don't you go. Ain't you proud of me, baby? Please don't leave me, girl, don't you go.
Don't do that. Don't do that either. What is he in aerobics class? Or is he on The Voice supposed to be singing? Seriously. I don't know what I'm saying.
Sweet darling.
This is not karate.
TJ and Biff going at it. Sign them off, Team Usher.
That's textbook voice battle. Thank you, gentlemen, both, for that one. That was fun to watch. Usher, you were grinning from ear to ear the whole time. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about it. Shakira, what you think?
Oh my God, where did you learn those kicks from, Blake?
Blake can't get his leg up that high, man.
keep it challenging.
I'm sorry. You did this, bro. You were like you pulled your legs.
Only better.
Do that again. That's the best. That's the bit right there. That's the move.
I mean, technically, I have nothing to add, really, and that was okay.
Thank you, Shakira. I just want to say thank you because we really just had a blast up there, and the energy of it was really infectious, and I was just laughing, smiling, and enjoying it. You guys both killed it.
Blake Shelton. That was great. I mean, that was just pure entertainment. I feel for you, buddy. I'm anxious to see what you do here. You got the final thought, Usher?
I'm really happy not only for your performances, but also too the fact that you represented yourselves very well. It couldn't be based off of technicality or anything like that, because you did everything perfect, man. Like, normally the battle is about one being greater than the other and one overpowering the other, but you just
cancel each other.
You kept pushing each other to go better.
Nobody was better than the other.
Yeah, it's just like you do something, TJ, Biff, you do something. Biff, you do something, TJ, you bring another thing out. It was wonderful, man.
Usher, tough one. Who is the winner of this battle?
The winner of this battle round is TJ Wilkins.
You should have won.
I picked TJ over Biff because of the fight that was there. TJ was relentless. And that's what I want. I want to fight on my team.
I'm so overcome with joy right now. You know, Rick was looking at a member of Team Usher. Team Usher! Let's go! All right, coaches, let me remind you, Biff is available to steal. Biff, anything you'd like to say to your coach? Thank you. Thank you, Usher. You are a great musician and a wonderful, fabulous coach. Go, Team Usher. Ladies and gentlemen, big hand for Biff.
I would have never, ever guessed. Ever guessed. Yeah.
That's more than your money. You crowd out of here, and then you got the cowboy over here saves you.
Well, you're always alive, dude. You just
Do
didn't
you
competition.
think he'll add to Team
Oh my
Blake?
God! Did you see the room? I mean, this is you're a great entertainer, dude. I'm hoping you can coach me a little bit. I'm a fan. Teach me your ways.
Congratulations, man. That's your new coach.
I am shocked that I even had the opportunity to steal Biff. That guy is a once-in-a-lifetime artist, and why wouldn't I want to work with him as a coach?
Thank you.
I'm not only a fan of Biff singing, but the high kicks. He can get up there with his voice, and he can get way up there with his foot, too. I love that.
Oh, we get to stay. Thank you.
I mean, I lost some words kind of, but this is just incredible.
I got you. I'm going on. Bam. Yes.
Coming up, your epic performances. Agonizing decisions.
My time. It's never been this hard.
And the game changer, the steal. Whoever doesn't make it's gonna be my team.
Commercial stock. The inventor of DVR and all that. Thank you. You are amazing. A wonderful person. And probably hates commercials as most people do.
I'm just very...
Love you. Love you. Love you. Oh, come on. Really?
Welcome back to the battle rounds. Let's head over to Blake and his advice advisors, Grammy-nominated country artist, the Van Perry.
You have the hard job. You gotta pick which one.
Oh my God.
I don't envy that
You
at
see
all.
why I drink so much now?
Yeah.
I asked the Band Perry to be my advisors this year. They're having enormous hits, and I can't think of a better time to bring in a group that's so harmony-oriented than the Battle Rounds.
And I think we're the shortest band in country music. Don't act like it's not funny.
As they get settled, let's see how this next battle pair got here. 17-year-old Jake Worthington from LaPorte, Texas versus 17-year-old Lexi Luca from Wellington, Florida. Returning country artist Jake failed to turn a chair in season 5, but walked away with some constructive criticism.
That seems like maybe you run out of men.
Yep.
It's a muscle. Just keep developing that thing.
Everybody
Here we go again.
that comes back get chosen.
Jake
This is so
followed Blake's advice.
seems like
3 chairs to turn. High school senior Lexi found the courage to take the voice stage. And won Blake over.
Great choice, Todd's casting. I think this is going to be a long time for
I'm
us.
so happy.
What's up? No, she already doesn't care about me. She just talking about the Band Perry.
Hi. How are you? Oh my God, this is so crazy.
Walking in, seeing Miss Kimberly, I'm thinking, wow, she is pretty.
Yeah, come on.
I'm just very stoked and excited about seeing what's going to happen to you.
You guys are so good, I had to get all these mentors. So you guys are going to be doing It Goes Like This by Thomas Rhett. You know this song?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I figured so. I gave Jake and Lexi a song by a young artist.
Hey, girl, you make me want to write a song.
That's exactly where country music is today.
Sit you down and sing it to you all night long.
If these two
Go
are
right
going to
ahead
become the
then.
winner of The Voice and have an impact
All
on
night.
country music, they're going to have to learn to do this type of song.
It goes like this.
It's great.
This first rehearsal is really kind of overwhelming.
And it goes like,
I have lots of proof because I only got 1 chair in my live audition, and I'm standing in front of some of the biggest people in music. That's kind of intimidating.
and it goes like, hey, boy, blown away. Sorry.
Hey, buddy. What's the matter with you?
I'm really nervous.
Come here.
And I get really emotional with this stuff.
it was like
Because you
It
care
was
about
like-
it, and I love that. I
she
love
got like
your
4 or
passion.
5 stars
But
all
you know,
in
you're
her
here
face
for a
and
reason.
stuff.
I mean,
Listen
this
to her
guy
sing.
was hard
Yeah,
to
that was
please,
hard.
right? So hard. He chose you, so find confidence in that.
Yeah.
We all struggle with nerves.
She has to learn how to control it and not let her voice waver and get shaky.
Jake noticed, open your mouth just a little bit wider when you sing.
Okay.
I do want to make sure I hear, what you say.
Yeah, people are trying to hear what I say when I'm talking.
Clearly, Jake has the advantage.
What was that?
Just so comfortable.
I didn't hear you.
Who knows?
What was that?
Lexi, hopefully she listens to everything that we said. She may be able to shock all of us.
Jake and Lexi have one last rehearsal with Blake and the Van Perry before their battle.
Wow, Lexi.
I don't know, something sound a little off.
I mean, night and day from yesterday. But if you do bust something
A
on
little
stage and then you don't sing the exact note you thought you were going to, they'll show it in your face.
Yeah.
One other note, when you say and it goes like, make sure that you're not under that pitch. It was just a little bit on the bottom.
Okay.
I do think that, like, she's a little more bubbly and out there than I am. She come out of the woodworks and she opened up everybody's eyes.
Jake, this is a love song. So I want to see you guys. You look at each other. It tells a story. She, at this moment, just in all honesty, looks more comfortable coming and playing to you.
I'm just like, I've just never done that kind of stuff.
Lexi definitely got over her nerves, and she's 100% different. She's making this a challenge for Jake.
Still to come. More show-stopping battles.
Show stopping. Is it really gonna stop the whole show? Really? Really? I don't think it is.
Uncomfortable that releasing
Chicago PD, Wednesday, 10 noon Central.
Yes, it is.
With their performance moments away, Jake and Lexi meet with Blake one last time.
This is my young country battle right here. Got your confidence up? Yes, sir, I do. I'm ready to roll. How you feeling? You calm down?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good luck out there. This is already going to be tough. Make it even tougher.
My nerves were a huge issue in rehearsal, but I've taken the time that I needed
Those are
to get my nerves under
encouraging words.
control, and I know that I have what it takes to go out there and win this battle.
It's gonna be really hard. Now go.
Show all emotion. I'm gonna go out there and give it all I got. I'm ready to do this.
Right now, two of our youngest artists compete in the ring from Team Lake. First, the 17-year-old second chance country artist. Here he comes, Jake Worthington. Versus the 17-year-old country pop hopeful, Lexi Luthor. Let the battle begin.
Don't look mad about it. Are they running kids or something? Yeah. Back it up. I don't know, that was good. It's alright.
Coach, I know you're proud of both of them. We'll give you a second here to think about that. Let's get some thoughts from the great usher on this battle.
That was pretty incredible, man. Lexi, I want to say that I could tell that you were a bit nervous.
Yeah.
Being a performer, you have to develop fearlessness as an artist and realize that, you know, every moment is about you enjoying yourself and having a great time. Jake, man. I was blown away, man. You gave a stellar performance. I felt like you possessed the confidence and the voice. And if it were up to me, I'd say that you were the winner of that battle.
Thank you, Usher. Moving on down to Shakira. What do you think?
Yes, you have a beautiful voice, and also I feel like you have a lot of potential.
Thank you.
Jake, you know, you have this nasal tone.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Don't change it, because I think it's so freaking cool.
Thank you. Thank you, Shakira. Adam.
You guys are both 17, right?
Yes, sir.
That means that your combined age is my age.
Huh?
You know, you both have really big voices, so it was really nice to hear two big voices fill the room. Technical issues on Lexi's side a little bit. Jake, I think that your talent, coupled with what he does and who he is, it's a really dangerous combination. You're going to go very, very far, and I could see you taking this whole thing, no doubt.
Thank you. To both great kids, first and foremost. Lexi, it's the hardest thing in the world is to figure out how to contain that energy that you have when you get emotional. But you know what, sis? You just did it. I just watched you do it. I just watched you walk on that stage in this situation, and you did what I thought was a great performance. Yeah, that was amazing. And she's still mad at herself for crying right now.
I really am.
I
You
know.
have no idea.
I know she is. But you're crying at the right time. You're crying at the end of it. Jake, you did great, buddy. Man, you did great. But you fumbled the lyrics a couple of times there at the top of the song, and I just want you to know, as your coach, you know that stuff doesn't slide. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But all in all, I just want both of you to know how proud I am. Appreciate
All right,
it.
Blake Shelton, final decision comes down to you. Who's the winner of this battle?
I gotta go with my gut here. And the winner of this battle is Jake.
All my life, I never was convinced that I'm that good. And to have four people of their caliber think I'm that good is a great feeling for me. Give it up for Lexi, everybody. Thank you, Lexi. Best of luck to you, young lady.
I love Blake. He taught me so much just in that little bit of time.
That's with me.
So I'm really, really thankful.
I hate that. I hate it when it's kids. It breaks my heart that I had to let Lexi go, but there's just something about Jake, and I think he could be a star, and he clearly won this battle for me.
He's really good.
Yeah.
He's about as pure as it gets.
Oh, yeah. He's a star, dude.
Hey, John. Okay? Don't worry about anything. You did a hell of a job. They all saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's so
Friends love you.
nice.
Friends love you.
Aw.
That's all that matters.
Love you.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Coming up, Shakira brings in her secret weapon, Miranda Lambert,
I want to be Blake, and you're part of my master plan. You come to the right place.
to give her team the edge. Let's head over to Shakira and her advisor, Grammy Award-winning country superstar, and Blake's wife, Miranda Lambert.
I want to be Blake, and you're part of my master plan. So I need some pointers from you. You've come to the right place. I brought Miranda Lambert. She's an amazing singer, and she is someone who has a lot of knowledge about Blake Shelton. And I'm going to get all the pointers from her to understand how to take that man down. How do you put him in his place? You need to just start something between him and somebody else. I need to write that down.
And now, let's meet Shakira's first battle pair. 26-year-old Danny Mose from Los Angeles, California, versus 23-year-old Deshaun Washington from Natchitoches, Louisiana. Danny came to The Voice hoping to make a major life change.
I do public relations for an agency. While that's my career, I think that you should chase your dreams. I have a twin brother that was born with a heart defect. I look at him and I just think that life is a blessing, so you gotta go after what you want.
Her dreams came true during the blind auditions.
Man, that was pretty incredible. Those big girls were really, really good.
You were so solid. I think it was perfect.
Small-town singer Deshaun gave up everything to take care of his parents.
I went to college for 1 semester, but I decided to leave because my family was struggling.
He hit the stage and inspired our coaches with his unique style.
Goodness, he's so good.
Hey, Shakira got you.
Say it! Roll line, baby.
Thank you, Shakira.
Hey. Wow. walking in to see Miranda Lambert, I just don't think it could get any better. As a female vocalist, wanting to really take my career to the next level was awesome. The reason why I decided to pair the two of you together is because, you know, you're a pop artist, and Deshaun, you're more of a retro, old school, throwback artist. And I think it's going to be really interesting to see you interact. I gave him My Kind of Love by Emily Sunday, which is a very soulful song, but also pop at the same time.
I know I'm far from perfect. Like your entourage, I can't grant you any wishes.
This is a woman singing this song. It's very emotional.
But no matter what you do, it's never good enough.
But it's just right for me because I love to express in song.
Well, you go ahead and express in that song, boy.
The sound of your voice comes out and it's like, it's so out of this world.
Danny knows her strengths. She hits those big notes with conviction, and she has such a great energy about her.
Use your chest a little bit more, and your voice will resonate in that second sound. That lower register is really where I have room to improve. Truth won't make you happy, so I'm not gonna lie. There it is, that chest. Don't ever question if my heart beats only for you.
It beats only for you.
Oh, wow. This is going to be awesome.
So good. Right there. That's, you guys are vibing. God, if you do it like that day, that's it. I quit. I'm done.
With their battle approaching, Danny and
Did they get any coaching? Like, really? Did they even need it?
When you never thought you could ever get the time. That's where you feel my kind of love.
You're starting to step on each other there. Okay, too much. Let them finish and then come in.
Out singing each other is not necessarily just screaming the big notes.
Okay.
Yeah, it still
Biggest
sounded
thing
awesome,
is
though.
going to be knowing to hit my moments, but at the same time, I need to learn how to sing and not scream. Deshaun, melody-wise, I just want you to do the right phrasing. When you fall, I make you pick your heavy on the ground.
Yes.
Cause when you give it away,
When no matter what you do, it's never good enough.
Jackie is taking all the notes, and now she's unbelievable. She's being so badass. Sean, he's got this greedy sound. He is so special, so unique.
you feel my kind of love.
This is gonna go to one of the most difficult battles for me.
Somebody's going to get stolen. They better be.
It's the night of their performance.
Somebody
And Danny and
even
Deshaun prepare
stole.
the battle.
Hi guys, how you feeling?
Snatched up real quick.
And what's your pitch? Yeah. And Deshaun, just be yourself. Because I love that quality that your voice has. You know, so make me proud. If I lose this battle, I'll go back to my day job, but I am not ready to go home. So I'm gonna go out there and give it my all.
Coming from a small town, there's not too many opportunities. So
I'm going to go out there today and make my family very proud.
coming up.
From Team Shakira, it's the We All Rock the powerful vocalist, Danny Moe.
I felt that.
Both their families proud looking on for that great battle. For Coach Shakira, we'll give you a minute to think about it. Adam Levine to get first shot at this battle.
That was awesome.
Yes.
You know, that was really great.
Yes.
You guys had a lot of great movement and natural chemistry, and so it won the audience, which that was amazing. Congratulations. Good job.
Who'd you have picked, Adam?
Oof, that's
Right?
tough.
One of them.
I don't know. I can't give you an answer.
I would have picked one of the two.
Blake Shelton, you're
Yes.
next.
Don't you hate it when he doesn't pick anybody, Shakira?
You don't want to be my shoes. No. Especially these shoes.
I gotta say, Danny, you did all the cool upper stuff that I would expect from you, but Deshaun is the one that surprises the heck out of me on this particular one. I may have to go with Deshaun just because of the shock value of, man, that's good, man.
All right. Thank you, Blake. Usher.
Danny, I think you really understood what the emotional need for that record really consisted of. By the way, Deshaun, I know that you were a bit out of your element with this song, but man, big things come in small packages, bro. You came out here. You held your own, man. I would pick Deshaun.
All right, Coach Shakira, you have the final decision. Give us some thoughts.
I'm actually regretting that I paired the two of you together. Should have never done that. You know, Deshaun, you have this unique timbre that just sets you apart from every.
I like that word.
We love when you use that word.
I have a weakness for you. However, Daddy, you have grown so much, and I see this fire in you that just makes this a really tough decision for me.
Shakira, the time has come. Who is the winner of this battle?
I don't know. I am gonna go with. Just because I think that I can do so much more with you going forward, the winner of this battle is Dad.
I'm so excited that Shakira picked me and I'm going to the next round. I can't even believe it.
This battle's probably the toughest battle of all. But I had to make a choice, and I want someone who has a big voice, and I feel that Danny has a lot of determination.
All right, coaches, let me remind you, Deshaun is available to steal. Deshaun, anything you'd like to say to Shakira?
Everything that you did for me. I'll do whatever it takes to improve. And I love you so much.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Deshaun.
Really?
I really wanted
Really?
but, you know.
Really? Okay. Okay.
I was so upset that no one spoke to Sean. Deshaun should have stayed in his company.
Yeah, you still let him do?
I certainly gave him all of his things.
Okay. It is your choice.
I can't believe you let him go.
I was so sure I was gonna go with Deshaun.
Let him go.
He is amazing.
Somebody.
Really, really good.
He's the one that got away. However, I have someone else on my team that's so similar. I want to hold my stills for the undeniable.
Coming up,
Very excited and honored to have him. Let's do this.
Adam teams up with Alan White to coach two of his favorites.
You guys have read it.
Okay. I don't like that.
I want you desperately.
The end of your performance was unbelievable.
I pick Adam.
Growing up in a musical family inspired Patrick's career goals. Throughout the years, I've had a bunch of odd jobs. I've let a lot of great opportunities go because it would interfere with my music.
It's Billy Voice turned 2 chairs. To sing with that type of sound, but maintain so much control. This is just strong.
That's real grit. Can't make that happen.
I dig Adam.
Yes. What's happening? Sweet dance. I brought my friend Aloe.
Seeing Aloe for the first time, I remember I was starstruck kind of gal. He's a great writer, and he's had such great success with the Avicii song "Wake Me Up." So I had to make sure I was breathing. It was very exciting.
You guys have beautiful voices and so powerful too. And this song's really different for me, so I'm excited. For the battle, Adam gave us "Whenever I Call You Friend" by Kenny Loggins and Stevie Nicks. And I think it's an amazing song. It's so well written. Whenever I call you friend.
When I heard Patrick sing for the first time, right beside me, it was so gritty and raw, and I think we're going into this really neck and neck.
I see myself within your eyes, and that's all I need to see. I paired Patrick and Kat. There's a classic quality to their voices that I think needed to be paired together. And I also like the fact that it's a classic duet. Up there, when you're not totally comfortable yet, and you're holding back a little bit, you're still hitting the notes. Yeah, it's just weak. It's not weak. Believe in those as much as you believe in the ones that are lower.
Right now, you can get the notes wrong, but you at least let us hear that it's wrong so we can help you with it and tell you where your trouble spots are. I love that Patrick's voice is so needy. It's like a bear. But he seemed tentative. I want him to just relax and imagine the note that he wants to hit and then hit it.
And Kat, you know, your power can overwhelm sometimes. You don't have to always be on 12. 10's fine sometimes.
Adam talked to me a lot about dynamics. Being dynamic is something I've always wanted to be, even as a rock singer. It will be a challenge, and I'm completely up for it.
Awesome. Get to work, man.
As the battle nears, Kat and Patrick meet with Adam and Aloe Black for one last rehearsal.
Now I know my life has given me more than memories. Day by day. It's already better.
Yeah.
Patrick, don't worry about recreating the same exact thing that was done before. Worry about adding your artistry to it, and that's what helps me see the forward movement and the evolution of singer. Okay, Joe Cocker, right? He's one of the best singers ever, and he doesn't hold out notes forever.
Right.
That's what you're like. To me, Joe Cocker's the best thing for you to look at it for this.
I still got a lot of work to do, but when I'm challenged, I always rise up to meet that challenge, and I'm not going to back down. Okay, I'm seeing more of your eyelids than your eyes, right? And I think that you can sing. You can sing to us.
I want to be able to open the eyes and perform the song. That's the goal, and that's where I need to get to.
You guys, take those couple little tough spots and make yourself feel comfortable and confident about doing them going forward. It's a shame that they're together because they're just, I think, two of the better singers in the competition. I'm really
Is it
excited
really a
about
shame that they're together?
It's the night of their battle.
Even though you
Kat
put
and
them
Patrick
together.
meet with Adam before they face off.
I believe in
They're
both so
hilarious.
wholeheartedly. Once you get out there, have fun. It's music. It's what you guys are passionate about, what you love. Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
It's really important for me to win this battle for the kids that I nanny back home. I'd love to just make them proud of me.
It's definitely going to be a very difficult decision for Adam. I'm going to make sure of that.
Wow. That is the first time I've ever heard somebody say that. You go ahead, your confident self. I like that. At all.
That was really good. That's one of my all-time favorite lyrics in a song. I know forever we'll be doing it. Yeah, okay. You know, it's an interesting pairing with you two, and it really works. I will say that the tiebreaker for me was in that bridge. You both had the big notes that you got to hold out there. And Patrick, you have that very gravelly, raspy sound. For this type of song, Kat had more of a presence there. She was clearly hitting the note with more ease. I think I'd pick Kat on that one.
Fair enough. Thank you, Blake. Usher.
I wasn't as familiar with the record, so I really had to hone in on your performance, period. In my opinion, it took a minute to warm up and really get into the song. But by the time you reached the bridge, I agree, you did really go for it.
But did you like the line about doing it?
Shut up, like.
Shakira, what did you think of the battle?
You know, what I like the most about this battle is the dynamic between the two of you. Just seemed to me that you've actually been doing it for a long time.
Not again.
Yeah, actually, you knew when to pull back and also when to go for it. So I found your delivery, Kat, really, really great. And Patrick, you have one of those voices that just seems timeless to me. You have that deep and raspy voice. You could attack any kind of record. Maybe I would go for Patrick.
All right, thank you, Shakira. Coach Adam.
I am just so impressed with the way that you took the notes that I gave you. You really applied them, and you both made them work. Patrick, we talked about the confidence in those upper register notes. You came out here and you really figured it out. And that is such a huge thing to be able to take those notes and grow from them. Kat, you were as animated as I have ever seen you, which we talked about too, was performance. I told you I would be regretting this. The minute I heard you guys sing this song together, I thought to myself, wow, this was a great idea for the sake of a good battle round, but a bad idea for me because it's going to make this a lot tougher.
Tough decision for you, Adam. Who is the winner of this battle?
This is probably going to be my hardest decision because I believe that you guys could be in the top 5 here. I think I have to go with my gut. Winner of this battle.
I hate when they cut it. Just say it already. Really? Commercial? Can't answer.
Difficult decision. Who is the winner of this battle?
I think I have to go with my gut. The winner of this battle is Kat.
Yeah. Yeah. If somebody steals him, I'm going to be highly upset.
Strength that I just can't let go of. I think she really commands a room
Highly.
very beautifully, and so I had no argument.
Temporarily. Still highly.
All right, Coach, let me remind you, Patrick is available to steal. Patrick, now is your time. Anything you'd like to say to Coach Adam?
I just want to thank you for challenging me and showing me how to grow and have that confidence that it is there.
It is.
I appreciate everything you've done.
All right, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Patrick Thompson. Thank you so much, sir. Best of luck.
Really? I knew it. I knew Shakira was going to do it. Can't be mad at Shakira.
Shakira, what was it about Patrick?
Even though it was her team, the guy was on him.
And, you know, I decided to steal you mainly for 3 reasons. 1, because you're so good. 2, because you're so good. 3,
So good.
so good.
Thank you very much. Welcome again, your new coach. Congratulations, Patrick Thompson. Moving on.
I stole Patrick because he's got one of those raspy, deep voices. He's on the weak voice.
All
I'm 100% so pumped to work with Shakira and just see what she brings to the table and how she makes me better. That was the greatest decision. He's never fought, trust me.
Now let's head over to Team Blake and find out how his next battle pair matches up. 24-year-old Paula.
Hey, I love Paula. I used to listen to her song. I still do actually.
Florida. Former teen star Paula came to The Voice hoping to revive her career.
Getting signed at age 16 was crazy. While I was signed on the label, I recorded 2 albums and I opened up for Rihanna, but I got dropped being a part of The Voice with Leave Baby Bird.
See a victory in your future.
I picked
Single mother of 3, Cassandra's blind audition was the culmination of decades of hard work.
I grew up picking fruit in the orange groves of Florida. I really want to prove to my children that it doesn't matter where you are in life, you can always make your dreams come true. I sang primarily in church. From there, I was the vocal director for Celine Dion.
Hi, Cassandra.
Oh my gosh.
Best of luck with your audition on The Voice.
Well,
Her incredible performance moved all 4 of our coaches.
Record that came out tomorrow.
That's how I feel.
Good to see you, sweetie. Y'all look beautiful.
Is this Cassandra?
when we walked into the room, we were excited knowing that Blake was going to be there. But when we saw the band Perry, it's like, oh my gosh, this is really awesome.
How y'all doing?
Pretty good. Excellent.
Good.
You excited?
This pairing already breaks my heart.
I know.
But it's going to be a great battle. I mean, this is going to be epic, I think.
I think it challenged both of us,
Yeah.
so that's a good thing. Yeah.
I gave Cassandra and Paula Do What You Want by Lady Gaga and Christina Aguilera because I sat in that chair season 5 and I watched Christina and Lady Gaga perform that song. But as soon as I realized I was going to pair these two powerful singers together, I thought, I bet these girls can do this.
Okay.
With Cassandra, I did. You gotta be scared of that.
Don't be scared, don't be scared.
Yeah, this battle's cool. Paula, you're really good at a song like this because of your pocket and you display it in there. But man, the power that Cassandra has, like, oh my gosh. So you both have a challenge ahead of you of figuring out the angle that the other has.
We're going to have to really pick and choose our moments accordingly so that they don't weaken each other if there's too many of them. Because we got to make sure nobody tries to overpower one or the other.
Yeah, it just needs to be pick your moment.
Yeah, totally. I think that both Cassandra and Paula have the chops to make a moment happen.
Cool.
But if they make too many moments happen, either one of them, it's going to detract from the song. I think the audience is going to hear that. I certainly know that Blake is a coach
It's
well.
going to be a tough decision for Blake, that's for sure.
I want them both to stay.
Yeah. The battle is near, and Paula and Cassandra have their final rehearsal with Blake and the band pairing.
So do what you want on my body, do what you want, don't stop, let's party.
Write what you want, say what you want about me. If you want to know that I'm not sorry, do what you want on my body.
Cool. Paula, the only thing I would say maybe look for in this song is where is our one Paula moment?
I think actually it's the bridge. It's whenever you go, both y'all go back and forth for the last chorus.
You're saying bring the party on the party?
Okay, if I give it my all for that Paula moment, I feel like I could win the battle.
Cassandra, the pitch warble just a titch when you would get really into it.
It gets away from you when you go up because then you have to immediately get back into the other line.
I want to win this battle for my children because I want them to know that they have a mom who's a fighter, a go-getter. What you want with my body?
Yeah, you got it.
Neither one of you guys have a weakness at this point. I don't feel like when you come out there, do exactly that and make it hard for me. This battle comes down to Paula's going to have to play it up a little bit. Cassandra's going to have to play it down a little bit. As a viewer, This is going to be one of the best battles of the season as a coach. This is going to be miserable for me.
Still to come.
I'm bored. Bored.
Chance at stardom, Paula Dionda. Or the veteran singer and mother of three, Cassandra Lewis. This battle begins right now.
Whoa. Not boring.
Nice job, ladies. Let's start with you, Usher. I'd love to get your thoughts on that battle.
I feel like you completely drove each other to give great performance in both directions. Paula. There were some pitch issues towards the end of the song in your falsetto. My thing is always, if you're going to go for that, you gotta make sure you commit. And Cassandra, what an incredible talent. I have to give it to Cassandra.
All right, Usher, thank you. Shakira, what you think?
Two powerhouse singers, but Cassandra, that high note, wow, you hit it. It's just unbelievable. Also, you reserved it for the perfect moment. It was my team. I would go for Cassandra.
Thank you, Shakira. Blake Shelton.
Great job. Both of y'all.
They're on your team. That is so bizarre to me.
I know. I'm even sitting here going, how the hell did this happen? Going into this particular battle, all I really asked for is for you guys to be the best at what you do. We are hearing a lot about the big note that you hit, and one of my favorite things that I heard along the way was that You picked that moment, and then you did it, and it is amazing. But what I want to say to Paula is, I thought she sang the crap out of that, and I'm proud of you. You mentioned it's a pitch thing. If pitch isn't a reoccurring problem with somebody, it doesn't really make it onto my radar. But I heard you fall out of the pocket a little bit, almost to the point where it pushed Sassandra back a little bit. But Sassandra, I have to compliment you as well as the other three. That note is just, my God.
Wait, tough one here. Who's winning this battle?
The winner of this battle is Sassandra.
I'm speechless. And at this stage in my life, it's certainly surreal, but I'm so glad that I took this chance. She made me come here. She's the one who made me sign up. I love you. Thank you. Love you too.
Paula, anything you want to say to Coach Blake?
Thank you for having me on your team and for your support.
Paula Dionda! Thank you so much.
That was such a tough decision to make. I felt like Paula did a great job singing against the powerhouse vocals. But Sassandra stands alone on Team Blake this year. I mean, there's nobody that's anywhere near interfering with what she's capable of and who she is as an artist.
You can download the...
You know, it's funny. People always say, not always, some people say, I'm speechless. Then have a speech prepared after they say that.
Joe from Tyler, Texas. Hardworking bartender Jake performed on stage for the first time ever during his blind audition.
Stage fright is like my biggest thing in the world, so nobody really knew that I could sing.
His soulful voice got the attention of pre-coaches.
It's pretty astonishing that it's your first time, and that makes me more excited about what there is.
You understand your tool very well. The girls, they love the falsetto.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Stevie Joe's attending college on a theater scholarship. His musical path evolved over time.
I was in a metal band, but I gravitated towards R&B, soul.
He took a risk by singing an Usher song, and it paid off.
It sounds like Usher and it looks like Blake. You ready to win this thing?
Yes.
You don't look nothing like no Blake.
How you guys doing? Good, man. Right. Walking in there and seeing Usher and Jill Scott, it felt like a dream come true. I love you. Jill Scott, she was nominated for like 13 Grammys. She's unbelievable. And it was just this unreal moment.
So this song is an incredible classic. It's all about technique. And I understood that this would be a challenge. And that's why I selected the record.
Yeah.
Stevie and Jake, they both enjoy R&B, but I need them to be able to stretch out of their own comfort zone. So I gave them Steve Winwood's Higher Love.
Hearing Jake sing, I was really impressed. His runs are just amazing.
Where's his song? I don't know about that right now.
Match his.
I hear that you add a little texture and finesse. I thought it was great, but I'd like you to project on her.
Hearing somebody that I've always looked up to give me advice and also tell me he likes certain things about what I do definitely makes me believe in myself a little more.
Think about it. There must be higher.
Stop. You don't need as much vibrato. You do better with power here.
Yeah.
Your background is metal, right? Be aggressive with this. If you're able to tap into the source that is metal and bring that to R&B, God, you know, that could be a mashup that you never heard. You almost have to already be moving before it starts. Think about it. You gotta go for it. And it's very staccato. Think about it. Yeah. There must be higher love.
It could work to my advantage that I have powerful vocals. I just need to hit the ground running to set the tone of the song.
Bring me a higher love.
Jake has a
a Justin Timberlake thing going on. He's got a really beautiful voice. And Stevie Joe has so much passion in every single line that he says. I have no idea how he's going to choose between the two of them. Remember, you have to emote.
Gotcha.
Make it really big and really desperate. You can save the world with this song.
I like Justin 2.0 better.
As their battle nears, Jake and Stevie Joe meet with Usher and Jill Scott for one last rehearsal.
Too thrilled right now, I'm not gonna lie.
Are you?
The first run through was, dare I say, terrible.
Oh my goodness. Usher.
Bring me a higher love.
Round your tone so that you don't lose the key. Okay. Yeah.
Bring me a higher love.
Sing it like that every time.
Yeah.
Okay. Jake, you're taking a breath, then you're letting it out, and then you sing. Take a breath. Use the breath to support.
Sing. Breathe. Yes. Use it.
Every time.
I'm
Use it.
really happier with the way it sounds. Now I need conviction. Be as powerful.
He's
as you
awesome
can.
though. One of the best coaches. He should have been there from the beginning.
Stevie and Jake, if they don't study this song line for line, it's gonna be loose. This is one that's gonna have to play out on the stage. Keep working on it till you perfect it.
It's the night of the battle, and Jake and Stevie Joe make their way to the stage.
Coming from metal and transitioning into R&B, it's really important that I stay with Team Usher. I've definitely put in my work, and I'm ready to win this. This is my second time ever on stage, and I'm not trying to focus on that. I'm really trying to be positive and not let the nerves get the best of me.
Entering the stage from Team Usher, the bartender with the smooth voice, Jake Parker. And the former metal rocker with the surprising sound, Stevie Joe. This battle begins right now. Think about it. There must be higher love down in the heart of it. The stars above. Without it, life is wasted time. Look inside your heart. Look inside mine. Things go bad everywhere. In this whole world, but it's fair. We walk life and we try to see all in the eyes what could be. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. Bring me a higher love. I could rise above on a higher love. I will wait for it. I'm not too late for it. Until then, I'll sing my song to cheer the night long. I feel like the night with my soul.
Get it.
I can feel the sunshine inside. Let me feel that alcohol-free. Let me feel how strong it could be. Bring me a higher love. There's that higher love I keep thinking of. Bring me a higher
Well, all right. And all right again. Okay. Okay.
Coach Usher is all smiles. Very happy with that battle. I can see there. Usher, let's see what your fellow coaches think about it. Shakira.
You guys just drew us in, and it was just so well executed, the whole thing. Jake the falsetto that you went for, wow. Beautiful.
Thank you.
And Stevie, today you showed us your versatility, and that's very important. I commend you both because you were awesome. Really awesome.
Shakira, if this were your battle, who would you have picked?
I think I would pick Jake.
Okay, fair enough.
Or maybe Stevie.
No, she didn't.
I thought it was so excellent. Here's the good news. You're both going to make it through, because whoever doesn't make it is going to be my team.
Well, all right.
And just keep in mind, when factoring in your decision of who you want to go with, I've already put it out there that I literally don't care who he takes.
I put it out
Both
first.
amazing. You chose someone. I believe it was Jake.
No, but then I said Stevie.
Yeah, so
I love you both.
So cute.
Who would you pick?
hold on. Time out. Time out.
Usher?
Time out.
It's a complicated decision.
Time out. I have
He
to help
needs
Usher.
help. We
With
don't need
nothing.
help, Usher.
Last time I checked, Usher was competing against me in something. I will not pick either one of you right now because I want both of you.
All right. Blake Shelton.
Well, the suspense of what happens next is just killing me.
What'd you think of the battle round?
I'll tell you what, I've never seen a more evenly matched battle. And you
Yeah.
both just brought a lot of energy and
yeah.
entertainment. It was the blind
Yeah.
your first performance
Yeah.
ever, is that right?
Yeah, that was my first performance.
Maybe just because of that, Usher, just starting from that level of stage presence and confidence. Maybe I would go with Jake.
Well, thank you, Blake. Usher.
Yeah.
It's been
That's
such a
from
journey.
2.0.
Jake, this is your first time on the big stage, and it worked, right? And for you, Stevie, no one hit their button but me, and you killed it. So it's the first step for both of you. It's just, man, in all of my time, it's never been this hard.
I know you're agonizing. Who's the winner of this battle?
Did you hear the cliffhanger going on?
All right.
What will happen next?
I didn't know you were gonna do that. That's funny.
Jake and Stevie Joe gave an electrifying performance. That impressed our coaches.
I literally don't care who you take. You're both amazing. I want both of you.
I love you both.
And now, Usher has a tough decision to make.
Like, honestly, in all of my time here on The Voice, it's never been this hard. Is Stevie Joe.
Okay. It wasn't bad now. Okay.
I think we have yet to
Already pushing the button. It's not activated yet. Hold on.
I have a few tricks on Stevie that I think shocked a lot of people with.
I'm ecstatic right now. As far as I can tell, he's about to get stolen. You know, I'm still on Team Usher, which is what I wanted, so it's great.
I love Usher. Thank you, Usher. You're the best. Oh, I love him.
Jake is available to steal.
That was cool.
before you, Shakira. What is it about Jake?
I was first.
Shut up!
Oh, shit! It's going down. That's right. Destin 2.0.
Thank you to the rest of you for
And
giving
that's
me the
because
day.
of Usher's
That's all I want, man. I just
coaching.
want another day
What?
to keep getting better and work at this.
Honest to God, like, you guys were both so good. The biggest difference between you guys, though, was there was some dancing that was happening out here that was crazy.
Yeah.
Very Usher-esque. It was amazing
Yep.
to see. I did win the voice last season. I mean,
Yes, we did.
I think that we definitely are like-minded in certain ways. I mean, I'm sure if we were to share an iPod, there'd be certain tastes that we had in common. We both have tattoos.
We do.
I don't know what to tell you, bro. Other than I think you're incredible.
All right, we gotta get some other coaches in on the mix here.
Worst pitch I've ever heard. Go ahead.
Jake, you reminded me of Justin Timberlake. I really get you, and I love your voice. The nuances, the texture, and there's no better reason for you to pick me as your coach than that. And I can introduce you to Rihanna.
Well, there you go.
He's taking.
What you and I have to do is figure out what America reacts to driving home when you win this show.
Yeah, the
I know
sky
how
is
to
blue and the grass is green.
Wait, what?
What you do is you do the songs that you...
What?
What do you have to say to the young man?
What you and I have to do is figure out what America reacts to driving home when you win this show.
Yeah, the
I know
sky
how
is
to
blue
do it.
and the grass is green. What you do is you do the songs
Wait,
that
if
you think
America
will tell you
is watching the show and when he wins,
he's just making
why
it
are they
easy to
driving?
distract you. Stay with me, Jake.
All right, all right.
What Jake do you got?
I mean, how are they driving?
Bitches. Who is
What?
your new
I'm
coach?
confused. I'm gonna let that go. I'm not confused.
I'm so excited that I got to know Jake. There's a lot of raw talent there.
Yes.
He's really new at this, which to me is shocking. And this guy can do it all. Got big plans for that, Jake.
God, I cannot believe that just happened. What a freaking roller coaster that was. I chose Adam because
Alright, that's the end of that show. And guess what? That's the end of this show, too. And I do have a question. When are we really gonna change? Are we? When y'all really gonna change the coaches? It should be Adam and Usher and Christina and Shakira. That should be next season. Give Blake a rest. And I'm sure CeeLo busy. So, yeah, that's my question. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of Somebody's Radio. And I'm your host, HoneyBee. Tune in next time. Well, I'll be watching something else. And you're going to be listening.